Hiori possesses a dribbling style that is gentle, yet highly technical. He frequently uses quick, short touches and keeps the ball close to his feet, making it extremely difficult for defenders to steal. This dribbling method is known as flexible dribbling. Because it's continuous and fluid, it's hard for defenders to anticipate or react in time. Having trained in breakdancing, Hiori has excellent control over his balance and center of gravity, allowing him to change direction effortlessly without losing footing. He doesn't rely on flashy feints. Instead, by adjusting his posture and choosing smart positions, Hiori creates a rhythm that captivates. It's a quiet yet deadly form of dribbling, one that dismantles defenses through finesse and surprise. Nagi, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of what one might expect in terms of speed or agility. His main weapon is superior ball control, turning each touch into an unpredictable, creative move. He can control aerial balls with astonishing smoothness, subtly adjusting their trajectory mid-air, as seen in the black hole trap technique, which nearly halts the ball upon contact. Nagi can even fake a shot while airborne, like with the two-stage fake volley shot, tricking defenders before slipping past them with ease. Even what seems like a simple touch becomes an unexpected trap in his hands, like when he flicks the ball over a defender's shoulder and spins away. Isagi refers to this as a creative trap. Nagi's dribbling doesn't rely on speed. It depends on his ability to read the play, control his body, and respond with remarkable fluidity. Watching him feels like witnessing a choreographed dance, defying gravity and disorienting his opponents. Karasu's dribbling is a blend of trickery, body control, and intelligent use of space. He often pretends to be uninterested in the ball to bait defenders in, then uses subtle movements to become completely unpredictable. A standout trait is how Karasu uses his arms to guide the opponent's center of gravity, throwing them off balance and exposing gaps, openings that Karasu exploits with pinpoint precision. His style resembles a street dancer or a jujutsu fighter, each move unexpected and dangerous. Karasu has the ability to dictate the flow of the game, dribbling with calm and intelligence. While not unstoppable, his style is razor-sharp, like a surgeon waiting for a single mistake to deliver the finishing blow. Ness clearly demonstrates analytical thinking and body control through his dribbling. Thanks to his flexible ankles, he can change direction swiftly and smoothly, deceiving defenders in an instant without any wasted motion. Ness's dribbling style is clean, efficient, and thoroughly calculated. He always keeps the ball at the ideal distance, close enough for control, yet far enough to observe and execute perfect passes. Because of this, Ness excels at orchestrating the game. His technique isn't flashy, but it's extremely effective, always aimed at accelerating the match with intelligence. As for Hiori, when playing alongside Kaiser, he has adapted his dribbling to complement his teammate. He creates link-up plays with near-millimeter precision. Hiori's dribbling combines refined technique, match awareness, and composure under pressure. His pull-scissors move is executed at lightning speed, disrupting the opponent's rhythm and catching them off guard with sudden shifts or subtle directional changes. Hiori dribbles gracefully and precisely. He moves smoothly between feints and quick touches. Even when surrounded by multiple defenders, he remains calm, using minimal yet effective movements to escape dangerous situations. Thanks to his strong tactical mind, Hiori not only draws defenders, but also creates space for teammates with centimeter-perfect passes. Unlike players who attack with raw power, Hiori uses intelligence and skill to control the game. Every step he takes is carefully calculated. His playstyle may be quiet, but it's efficient and elegant. Corona's strength in dribbling lies in his ability to maintain high speed while changing direction with pinpoint accuracy. He often uses short, controlled dribbles to bait defenders into pressing, then suddenly spins and cuts the ball along a tight curve to smoothly escape down the flanks. What makes Corona stand out is his ability to change direction without losing stride, allowing him to keep firm control of the ball under pressure. He also excels in positioning, frequently adjusting his runs early to prepare for through passes. His curved dribbles are a vital link in his offensive style, a seamless and efficient sequence of movements that, when paired with Asagi, can slice through any defense. His sharp cuts and precision allow him to maintain top speed while constantly finding ideal spaces. Though not flashy, Corona's play is incredibly effective and fits the game's rhythm perfectly. Ryo Mikage possesses a fluid, versatile dribbling style that lives up to his nickname, the Chameleon. Thanks to his keen observation and exceptional muscle memory, he can mimic the movements of other players. Ryo is capable of replicating Nagi's complex dribbles, Bachira's quick cuts, and even Sai's signature nutmegs. Though his imitations are nearly flawless, he's still limited to about 99% accuracy due to physical differences. However, his ability to switch between multiple dribbling styles makes him unpredictable and extremely difficult to mark. Ryo also possesses metavision, the ability to scan the entire field, which allows him to read situations and mirror the movements of others in real time. This enables him to blend various dribbling techniques to surprise opponents and deliver moves that are both refined and effective. His true strength lies in transforming observation into action, smoothly adapting his movements through a sharp sense of timing and tactical awareness. Otoya stands out with his stealthy movement. He takes advantage of blind spots created by teammates to slip through defenses unnoticed. With the technique Telfes Pet, Toy can move at high speed without drawing attention, while his ninja dribble makes him seem to vanish momentarily as he glides past defenders. When paired with his shadow shot, a sudden strike immediately after beating a man, Otoya becomes a serious offensive threat. His quick reflexes and ability to read the game make him extremely difficult to anticipate, giving him the edge to create decisive plays in critical moments. Chigiri's playing style is built on his exceptional speed and agile body control. Even in tight spaces, he can burst forward using his signature technique, no break dribble, a move that lets him continuously tap the ball forward while sprinting without pause. The longer he runs, the faster he accelerates, effortlessly bypassing defenders. This technique was developed to counter his natural weakness, difficulty stopping after receiving the ball. Now, that former flaw has become a deadly weapon. Chigiri also employs match couching, a technique where he pretends to be stationary to bait defenders before suddenly accelerating, either cutting inside or bursting outside, leaving opponents unable to react. Thanks to his spatial awareness, Chigiri can spot gaps in even the tightest defensive lines and dash into them with surgical precision. After training with Chris Prince, his dribbling has reached new heights. Previously, his only weapon was straight-line speed, but after learning Chris's philosophy of body control, Chigiri learned to combine explosive pace with refined technique. He now uses feints, tempo shifts, and technical dribbles with pinpoint accuracy. Chigiri is no longer just a sprinter. He's a dynamic threat who disrupts defenses with unexpected cuts and constantly changing speed. His biggest breakthrough came when he realized that speed isn't just a physical asset, it's a tactical tool. Chigiri now knows when to accelerate, when to slow down, and how to shift direction subtly to break defensive systems with intelligence. For Barou, the delivery to Barou technique is a fusion of raw physical power and personal skill. He performs masterful cut fakes, using his planted foot to shield the ball while the other foot moves with finesse, making it nearly impossible for defenders to predict his direction, even at full speed. This technique is Barou's signature move, perfectly matching his aggressive and straightforward offensive style, constantly putting defenders on high alert. He also wields the lightning dribble, a blistering dribbling style involving continuous cuts, sharp direction changes, and multi-angled movement, forming a labyrinth that's nearly impossible to defend. On the pitch, Barou uses his teammates as tactical shields, opening up space in line with his philosophy of villainous football. He charges into defenses like a relentless predator. While his play may appear simple, Barou's strength lies in timing. A single well-timed cut at top speed is enough to disorient a defender. His dribbling isn't flashy. It's a calculated blend of power, technique, and surprise, forcing every defender to stay alert. Truly great dribblers are masters of psychological manipulation. They use fakes, sudden stops, or even the mere threat of a shot to mislead defenders. They constantly switch between pressure and concealment, making it impossible for opponents to anticipate their next move, especially dangerous near the goal. Rin relies on refined dribbling techniques, often turning his body like a compass. He typically pushes the ball to the side with the outside of his foot, then slips it through the defender's legs using the inside. His plays are always concise, precise, and under tight control. He shields the ball with his body and weaves through defenders with clever positioning. Even when accelerating, Rin keeps a clear head, breaking through defensive lines with cold, calculated dribbles. However, due to his individualistic style, he's more susceptible to being read by elite defenders, those capable of anticipating his movements. Yukimiya's dribbling is built on strength, speed, and accuracy, making him nearly unbeatable in one-on-one scenarios. His trademark move is X, a dominant style that uses deceptive feints to throw off the opponent's center of gravity before exploding forward with sheer burst. When in his flow state, Yukimiya adopts a street football flair, often using the croquette, a technique where he rapidly shifts the ball from one foot to the other to slice through gaps, leaving defenders disoriented. His dribbling resembles weaving through street obstacles, fast yet fully controlled. Even when surrounded, he maintains precision, consistently piercing through defensive lines and avoiding double marking whenever possible. Yukimiya's style isn't based on flamboyance or improvisation. It's a calculated blend of logic, explosiveness, and ruthlessly efficient dribbles, almost unstoppable in direct confrontations. Kaiser stands out for his dribbling, which is rooted in tactical vision and complete control over the game's tempo. He excels at a technique known as imperial dribbling, a series of smooth zigzag movements combined with quick cuts and roulette spins. He can dribble at high speeds while maintaining full control of the ball's direction, thanks to metavision and his predatory instinct, tools that let him read opponents' movements in advance and spot openings to break through. On the field, Kaiser dismantles defenses with pinpoint cuts and orchestrates attacks with passes as sharp as blades. It's as if the ball moves by his will. His style blends elegance with aggression, luring opponents in with calm composure before striking with a sudden dribble that leaves entire defensive lines disoriented. Lorenzo possesses a unique dribbling technique known as the zombie step. He moves with an unusual posture, his upper body and legs seemingly disconnected, creating a chaotic and unpredictable appearance. This disrupts the defender's ability to identify his center of gravity, making it extremely difficult to anticipate his next move. Thanks to this, Lorenzo calmly and stylishly bypasses opponents with ease. Despite being a tall center back, Lorenzo handles the ball with remarkable finesse and is regarded as one of the best dribbling defenders in the game. He often charges forward unexpectedly with smart dribbles, using his spatial awareness and fluid body control to break through. The combination of solid defensive skills and smooth dribbling technique makes Lorenzo a true ace-eater, someone capable of tearing through the opposition's defense and turning the tide of a match in just a few strides. Bachira's dribbling is a blend of high-level technique and raw creative instinct. In one-on-one situations, it's nearly impossible to take the ball from him. His standout move is the elastic dribble, a series of high-speed body feints, constant direction changes, and spinning turns to beat defenders, often slipping past multiple players in a single run. Bachira's unpredictable and slightly self-centered style is heavily influenced by Barca, giving him his signature fluidity and agility. His technique, Monster Ginga, is the embodiment of controlled chaos, combining explosive power and graceful motion, balancing force and softness in every stride. Many compare his dribbling to dancing with the ball, artistic yet deadly on the attack. Loki represents the evolution from an instinctive dribbler to a master of situational awareness. He reacts to opponents before they even make a move. In a powerhouse team like PXG, Loki, one of the best players in the world, possesses a dribbling style called God Sprinter, which fuses lightning speed with extraordinary ball control. Notably, his Godspeed string allows him to explode from a standstill into full acceleration almost instantly, all while maintaining complete control over the ball. Loki doesn't just sprint in straight lines, he also uses lock dribble, a technique that involves angled dribbling to open up new movement paths, making it hard for defenders to stay on him. When opponents begin to predict his runs, Loki activates Godspeed, his ultimate acceleration phase, to blow past even those who are ready for him. In tougher situations, he combines Godspeed with distortion, a technique in which he pushes the ball directly forward while dribbling, allowing him to bypass defenders without slowing down. His exceptional stamina allows him to maintain this high-speed dribbling over extended periods. Some even speculate that Loki has a form of metavision, enabling him to perceive gaps in the defense and execute dribbles that are both rapid and pinpoint accurate. Sei possesses a completely different dribbling style, cold and precise. He often observes his opponent's rhythm before delivering the decisive blow. His signature move is the scissor feint, a lightning-fast leg movement that mimics the motion of scissors, deceptive enough to fool even the most alert defenders. In addition, he uses the double touch, a quick ball switch between both feet to blow past opponents at high speed, and the full elastic, a move where he uses his non-dominant foot to fake, then slips the ball through the defender's legs, a technique especially effective against his younger brother, Rin. Another notable move is the tour sequence, a smooth combination of shielding the ball with the outside of the foot while spinning to mislead defenders. Sei's dribbling and situational awareness are the results of professional training at Royale. The community often compares him to Messi, not because of flair, but because of his efficiency, precision, and his ability to control both space and the opponent's psychology. Sei proves that effective dribbling doesn't require flashiness, it demands precision and calculation. Leonardo Luna possesses a dangerous dribbling style that fuses refined technique with tactical intelligence. Thanks to his sharp reflexes and quick situational awareness, he can easily detect and exploit his opponent's weaknesses. When dribbling, Leonardo uses his arms to shield the ball, combining finesse and physicality to maintain control. His scissors feint, the illusion of pulling and cutting the ball, is performed at such high speed that defenders often can't react in time. He also has the ability to shoot at the exact moment the defender loses balance, allowing him to break through immediately after. This combination of speed, technique, and intelligence makes his dribbling unpredictable and highly effective, turning Leonardo into a constant threat on the field. Noa's dribbling style is known as machine dribble, a rational, precise, and optimized approach. This method focuses on hyper-accurate attacks, with virtually no room for error, like a flawlessly operating machine. Isaac once remarked that Noah's dribbling is highly systematic, reading the situation almost instantly. He is ambidextrous, equally accurate dribbling and finishing with either foot, which opens up a wider range of offensive options. Off the ball, Noa moves intelligently into blind spots in the defense, acting as bait or creating short combinations to break through. Thanks to his dual-foot ability, sharp spatial awareness, and precise body control, his dribbling is nearly impossible to predict or block. He doesn't just dribble, he devours space, with movements and passes that flow like music. His style is supremely efficient, clean, and accurate, like a Swiss watch operating on the football pitch. Lavino's dribbling technique is a blend of skill and creativity, inspired by the Ginga rhythm in capoeira. He likens himself to a butterfly in flight, and this is reflected in his fluid, unpredictable movements that leave defenders bewildered. His dribbling is so refined that opponents often lose balance or fall over while trying to catch up. In 1v2 situations, Lavino uses the rainbow flick to beat the first defender, then cleverly uses that same player as a shield against the second. This technique is known as the theatrical dance. He also employs a style called the butterfly dance, gradually accelerating his dribble before suddenly exploding with speed, posing a danger to any defensive line. Lavino's style stands out for its improvisation, creativity, and personal expression. He doesn't just dribble, he performs, mesmerizing the field with his unique presence and skill. And that wraps up today's video. Which dribbling technique impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. See you next time.